Hello there. This is a course introduction for our graduate school. The course um, is all about financial analysis and decision making. Okay, so this is Dr. George, your instructor in the program. Okay, so the financial analysis and decision making course will equip you, graduate students, with essential skills for interpreting financial data and making strategic decisions. It covers concepts vital for effective financial management in various business contexts. This is just an introduction, so don't worry about it. Uh, Again, I'll also present this and give you a copy of this. Okay, overview of the course. This is not going to be as thorough as I would like it to be, in the final sense, because remember, I'm still going to need your inputs here. Okay, so this is just a tentative uh, template, of sorts, because I'm awaiting your inputs on this. Like you might say, "Oh, professor, we have not yet tackled that," or maybe I need more advanced topics. I don't like that because that's too elementary. So just tell me. Go right ahead, okay? So don't be afraid because I want you to get the best out of our course, okay? So, the course offers a comprehensive understanding of financial analysis techniques and their application in real-world scenarios. Through interactive sessions, you will gain insights into how financial gain, decision making impacts organizational performance and strategic planning. So, you will see later on that I am a strategic planner, one of my positions in my long list of work, occupation is being a strategic planner. Okay, aside from being a consultant, of course. Okay, learning objectives. Upon completion, you will be proficient in analyzing financial statements, comprehending the time value of money, applying capital budgeting techniques. You will understand risk assessment related to financial decisions and its importance in strategic management. So we will also employ like software. I hope you will be able to download that. No, so this is not available in MacBook. So I'm currently using MacBook now, but when we use that software, I will be you know converting to my trusty old PC. So yeah, so you have to also find a way to download that. It's called POMQM. So we will introduce that in the next couple of sessions that we have. Okay, so of course that's included in our decision making. Okay, course format. This will combine lecture, case studies, group projects. Actually, we have only three students, so I hope we can actually facilitate active learning. So maybe there will be no group projects anymore, but yeah, we can actually do a one group project for all of you. Okay, so you will engage in hands-on practice with real financial data, preferably something from the stock market, because that's where I am very proficient with. So real financial data, it's available anyway. So if you don't want that, those are the listed companies, by the way. So if it's not something of your liking, then maybe we can actually download, financial statements from the SEC. So that's available as well. So we will be enhancing your analytical skills and decision making abilities in finance. Okay. Core contents of financial analysis. So this section will cover the essential components of financial analysis, focusing on the key concepts that inform effective decision making in financial management. So these are the core principles, and I hope that it will enhance your analytical skills, crucial for assessing financial health. So first of all, of course, the FSA, financial statement analysis. I don't know about your background. Maybe all of you are CPAs. I don't know. So if that's the case, then we really don't need a lot of focus on this one. But if not, then maybe a little tweak on you know on some of the key items in the financial statement analysis. So we will evaluate the company's financial statements. The key ratios, of course, will come from there. So it's very easy, So we have a lot of software presentation, of course. The most famous would be Excel, all right? So we will have the ratios such as liquidity, profitability, solvency ratios, and this will provide insight into the operational efficiency of the company as well as financial health, right? So then, of course, we will go into one of my most favorite topic of all, the time value of money. And early as my eighth slide, I will focus on what my personal idol says. My personal idol in investment would be Warren Edward Buffett, one of the most successful, if not the most successful investor of all time. And he said something like, the compounding interest, which aligns to time value of money, is probably the eighth wonder of the world. Yeah. So we will be tackling about that. Why is it called the eighth wonder of the world? So we will look at that, the time value of money. So we will emphasize on what it means to have like a dollar today and what it is worth tomorrow. So we will look at the NPV, so to speak, and the internal rate of return, which are critical concepts derived from these principles. Okay, and then we will of course go to capital budgeting. Looks like this looks like your regular financial management class, but this is not. So we will elevate the topics in order for you to make business decisions. So that's what is different compared to the undergraduate studies. Okay, so capital budgeting will be referring to the process of evaluating and selecting long-term investments. So we'll talk about market, capital markets. We will talk about those very important vehicles for investments here. We will target, the necessary payback, uh, and how much we will be earning as a company. So we will employ such as techniques such as the payback period, net present value, IRR. So all of these things will guide companies in their investment decisions. So we will know about that. Okay, so risk and return. Of course, the relationship between risk and return is a cornerstone of financial decision making. We will talk about how investors do that. We will look into the mindset of investors, not only individual investors, but the successful ones, most especially. Of course, my favorite, Warren Buffett, will always be there. So he's called the fundamental investor. But there are also other investors as well. We will talk about how the hedge, how hedge fund works, mutual funds, and all that, and how it will typically require high returns to compensate for the increased risk. We will also be talking about the CAPM model, the capital asset pricing model, CAPM, which will help us evaluate investment returns relative to the risk profile of the investment. Okay, yeah. So what else? Of course, we will talk about the importance of financial analysis in decision making. Why is it important? So it plays a very critical role in ensuring effective decision making, evaluating business performance, strategic financial planning, which is very important. I'm really I'm really tempted to include already the balance scorecards in the beginning, but I said, hey, it's not even day one. This is just an introduction, so don't complicate the presentation very much. Okay, so I sort of uh, went to and fro about that, and eventually, cooler minds prevailed, so to speak. It's my mind, and yeah, I didn't include that, but it all talks about the strategic planning. So like As you very well know, there are four perspectives of finance of the balance scorecards, and it all boils down to what will happen to your company. You know, all of your operations, your learning and growth, and then your customer management processes, your customer focus processes. All of those things will have to increase the market share or the revenue opportunities, decrease your cost, at least your expenses, right? Improve the cost structure, improve the brand reputation of the company, all of those things. Okay, so, and you need, of course, you need financial analysis to do just that. And sometimes it's not the bottom line, but it's the in the strategy maps, it's on the top, right? So it's like everybody calls it bottom line, but in the strategy maps, it's what is in on top of the strategy map. It leads, everything leads to the financial improvement of the company. Okay, decision making impact is also another thing. Financial analysis provides essential data that influences strategic decisions across the organizations by assessing financial metrics. We call that financial metrics, right? You know that KPIs, key performance indicators. Companies will mitigate risks, identify opportunities, and allocate resources efficiently for sustainable growth and long term success. So, of course, we will be talking about business performance evaluation. We have regular financial analysis enables organizations to evaluate their performance against established benchmarks. KPIs derived from financial data will help identify the trends, operational efficiency, and profitability, fostering informed decision making. Yeah. Okay? Financial planning. Effective financial planning is rooted in thorough financial analysis. Without financial analysis, then there will be no financial planning. It assists organization in forecasting revenues, budgeting expenses, and strategizing for future investments, ultimately guiding them toward achieving their financial goals and sustainability. All right. So what will be the course flow and the syllabus? Again, it's not yet final because I'm going to be needing your inputs there, but it's a it's a structure that will follow, of course, the graduate school in First Asia. Essential for effective learning, of course, in the mastery of financial analysis. We will be doing a lot of these lectures. We will have weekly lectures and modules that you will be reading and also be listening to my wonderful voice, which I will be uploading in our streaming apps or something. But of course, it will be just unlisted so that only you will see it first. Maybe who knows? I'll be able to make it public later on. Okay. Okay. Weekly topics breakdown. It will cover over a span of 6 weeks. That's what I've been told. 36 hours all in all contact hours. Of course, it's hybrid. I don't know what that means yet. I'm just being honest, okay? So I've been teaching in so many schools, and their concept of hybrid is different from one school to another. So I just hope that I understand it perfectly. So that's why I'm asking you, okay? So I don't wanna disappoint you guys. I don't wanna overwhelm you either, okay? So the topics with included in the course outline, I've already done it, okay? However, I wanted to see where you are right now and what your experience is like. So I would like to input also some of the things that I think will be important given your experience. Like if you're from banking, I don't know. If you're from banking, then I was also from the banking sector. I started there, so maybe I could include some of these things. Okay, so yeah, so we have all of this in weekly topics breakdown. We will have also some assignments and projects. You will have various assignments and projects designed to reinforce your concepts, including key financial analysis reports and all that. Okay. All right. So we will also do the regular assessment methods, quizzes, midterm exams, and all that thing. Okay. So I hope I will not bore you in this case. So we will appropriately guide you and reflect your understanding. Okay. Finally, I'm George Atento. I'm a PhD in management. and I am very happy to be with you. I'll introduce myself uh, next time. Thank you very